Okay, let's see where we're up to. We've got the chassis on the wall there, and what I've done, I've jumped over and started work on this little centre section of the car here, where the diff sits in the leaf spring. From what I can see, the metal seems pretty good in all honesty. There's a few bits that are a little bit pitted here and there, but I'll see what they come up like once I get the sandblaster on it. It looks really good to this outer section here of the wheel arch, so I'm kind of expecting I'm going to get all this area here ground out and glass blasted down pretty clean. A coat of primer over it just to keep the rust off it, and then start working from there. I've got these little bits here that are going to need sorting out. I'll weld the lip into there. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I thought it was going to be much worse than it is. I've made this piece here, which covers over where all the metal's gone, and I've just cut out the lip from that, so this sits just inside of it, like so. And then I'm going to just scribe around this edge and then cut that out to there, so that piece should, I say should, slot in. Been a little bit over enthusiastic in a couple of places there, but that's not a problem because I can weld that from the other side. But the main thing is this patch. It's going to sit and squidge it in. I can just get it to stay there without me holding it. It's going to go like that. So, and I can also weld it from the other side as well, but the main thing is I've got this nice shape going on, full solid shape. And if I can get this butt welded up onto here, I'll be able to grind that off and you won't even see it. Okay, there's that bit all ground down, coat of paint on it. I'm pretty happy with that. It's got a nice shape on it. I managed to get the lip in there so it looks original. Now I was going to go onto the other side and do the same over there, but I would really like to get one of these wheel arches sorted out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this cut out where the bad metal is, and the outside ground down so I can see what's left there, and then I will start off by probably making the outer lip on here first, and then I'll make an inner lip for the inner arch to come round onto the bottom edge of it. Okay, let me spin this round and show you. There's the nice clean rim on the steel that's blasting it with the glass has left me. And what I'm going to do now is anywhere that it was still quite badly pitted, like there, I'll just get that piece cut out, get a coat of paint on that with the copper paint so it doesn't re-rust, and have a look at putting my patch in there. Right, so we've got all that cleaned up now. On the bare steel I've put the weld through spray. Also the patch here which I've got, which I cut out from the donor car, will fit quite nicely in there. Okay, big moment. It's all clamped up in place. I've actually checked the gaps all the way along to make certain it's lining up properly and there's enough space on the lip there. It's pretty much bang on, or as bang on as I can get it. It all seems to be lining up quite nicely. So it was a quick brew and crack on with it. Real pleased how this one's turned out. Thin skimmer filler over the top and it'll look real nice. Okay, time to make this inner arch, and this is what I'm going to make it out of.
There's a mystery and I see the reflection in your eyes.
see this piece here? Well, that looks pretty ugly, so I'm gonna, before I continue on with this, I'm gonna get that cut out, because I'm sure I can make that look a lot prettier than the previous owner has done. Okay, let's have a look what I found behind that patch. Well, I cut the patch out and yeah, it's pretty nasty inside. The whole corner there, the boot floor's proper rotten. So I've cut back as much as I can there for the time being. Plan of action, before I can get the inner wheel arch in, I'm going to have to do a little bit of repairing here. So I'm going to get this sorted out first, then once I've got that sorted out, I'm going to move into here, get this piece brought up here, get this cut out here, and another patch put in there, get it all in as neat as possible, and then I'm going to continue and get the inner wheel arch in that I made earlier. So let's get cracking. Okay, so before I can get this inner arch in, I've got to make a piece for the end here. So when you get little awkward bits like this, a bit of cardboard becomes your new bestest friend. So what you do, get your cardboard, get it into that space, keep cutting little bits off, little markers with the pen to show you where you're coming up to, and eventually you'll end up with something that pretty much represents what you're going to make. So that's what I'm going to put together. Let's get to it. I've got to say, if the other inner wheel arch is as bad as this one and I've got to replace it, I won't be making another one. I'll buy it. This has been the most time consuming, difficult piece of work I've ever done. It's become more of a kind of a challenge to me just to be able to make it happen. Really difficult. I would save yourself the time and go and buy one for, I think they're about 140 quid plus VAT or something like that. But yeah, I've made my own, and yeah, it's took forever. Right, well, I've just got to get the inside of that welded and I'll show you where I'm up to with it. She's pretty hot right now. And that fits just snugly into the back end, and then the other patch that I've got will go into it. Pull that down, it's a bit hot. Okay, what a difference. All ground out and pretty much ready for some paint. Well, I've been away for a little bit due to real life things going on, but it's great to be back working on the car. These wheel arches have been the most difficult job so far, with all the angles, and when I started cutting the back end out it was just one hole led to another then another. But yeah, it's been a challenge but worth it. I really hope you've enjoyed watching me do the work on the car. Don't forget to give me the thumbs up and write me a comment. I will reply back to them, as apparently that helps the YouTube algorithm or something like that. Any emails that have been sent, I've noticed I've got a few there. I will be catching back up with you, so you will be getting a reply back from me. Once again, really hope you've enjoyed the video. I'll see you again next time. Take care. Bye bye.